Hello. Thank you for taking a moment to be here. This series is a space for reflection, a chance to explore how everyday experiences connect to the systems around us and how support can reach people earlier, more clearly, and more effectively. We'll be talking about prevention not as a technical concept, but as something that shapes real lives, real moments, and real outcomes. So whether you're listening from a professional role, a community perspective, or simply your lived experience, you're very welcome here. Let's begin. Most of us only come into contact with support services when something has already gone wrong. When stress becomes overwhelming, when finances reach a breaking point, when access to help feels urgent, confusing, or delayed. But what if support didn't start there? What if some of those pressures were reduced before they built up? That's what prevention is really about, but it's often misunderstood. When we hear the word prevention, we often think about healthcare, stopping illness before it starts. But prevention is much more broader than that. It includes reducing stress before it becomes burnout, making systems easier to access before people disengage, addressing inequality before it creates long-term disadvantage, and ensuring environments are safe before harm occurs. So in an everyday life perspective, prevention is about what happens before things reach crisis point. Across Scotland, local councils play a key role in prevention. Through frameworks like local outcome improvement plans, councils work to improve mental health and well-being, reduce poverty and inequality, strengthen community resilience, improve access to services, and protect vulnerable individuals. These are not small goals, they are long-term, system-wide commitments. And importantly, they are not just about responding to problems, but reducing the conditions that create them in the first place. If prevention is so important, why doesn't it always feel like it's happening? There are a few reasons to that. First, prevention often happens quietly in policy, system design, and long-term strategies. Second, many services are under pressure, meaning support often focuses on urgent needs. And third, people experience systems differently, especially when access feels complicated, support feels delayed, or environments feel difficult to navigate. So while prevention is a priority at a system level, it doesn't always feel that way in everyday experience. Sometimes the gap is not about intention, but about how systems are experienced. For example, a service may exist but feel hard to access. Support may be available but come too late. Processes may work but feel overwhelming or unclear. Over time, these small gaps can build into disengagement, increased stress, and inequality in outcomes. This is where prevention needs to go further, not just in what is provided, but in how it is experienced. This is where AFF Missions prevention ecosystem comes in. Our work focuses on strengthening prevention in everyday environments, not by replacing systems, but by working alongside them. We focus on 4 key areas, which is reducing exposure to digital and cultural pressures that affect well-being, addressing structural inequalities and stigma within systems, improving access, participation, and the experience of navigating services, and strengthening safety, fairness, and accountability in higher risk environments. Together, these initiatives focus on something very specific. These areas directly connect with what councils are already working to achieve through local outcome improvement plans. Whether it's mental health and well-being, reducing inequality, improving access to services, or strengthening safeguarding, there is a shared goal to reduce harm, improve outcomes, and create systems that work better for everyone. What we do is help strengthen that work, particularly in the spaces where everyday experience and system design meet. Prevention is not always visible. It doesn't always feel immediate, but it shapes how we experience services, how early we get support, and how much pressure builds before help arrives. So in the subsequent episodes of this series, we'll explore these ideas further, looking at how everyday experiences connect to wider systems and how prevention can be strengthened in practical ways. Until then, stay preventive.